This optimizes graphic rendering to enhance the realism of animation and physics. Tensor cores accelerate these AI tasks, allowing for more complex and sophisticated algorithms to be used in real time without negatively affecting the performance. Um, so that's what that I wanted to cover when it came to the role of tensor cores in gaming and AI. Now, what I want to talk about is the architecture behind tensor cores. Now, tensor cores are integrated into the NVIDIA Volta, Turing, Ampere, and Ada Lovelace GPU architectures. Okay. Now, here I can go ahead and give you a look at the differences across these generations. Okay. Now you have the Volta, which is the V100. That's the introduction of tensor cores in Volta GPUs, and it was a really huge leap forward in AI processing. These GPUs were designed specifically for data centers, um, AI research, and machine learning and workloads, stuff like that. Volta GPUs were built to handle AI training and high performance computing tasks. Then after that, you had the Turing, which is the RTX 20 series. Turing brought tensor cores to consumer grade graphics cards with the RTX 20 series. This allowed gamers to experience the benefit of DLSS and ray tracing. This was the first time tensor cores were integrated into consumer GPUs, enabling a new level of graphic fidelity and performance for gaming. Now, after that, there's also Ampere, which is the RTX 30 series. The Ampere architecture improved upon the Turing tensor cores with enhanced performances and better efficiency. It also brought support for DLSS 2.0, which improved the quality of AI upscaling and reduced artifacts. The RTX 30 series GPUs are known for offering exceptional performance in both gaming and AI workloads. Now, after that, you have the Ada Lovelace, which is the RTX 40 series. The Ada Lovelace architecture introduced further refinements to tensor cores, including DLSS 3.0 with frame generation, which uses AI to generate entire frames to increase performance. These improvements provide even more speed and efficiency for both the gaming and AI tasks. So that's basically what the architecture is behind tensor cores. Those are the things that take place with it. It's really interesting when you get into this. This is probably the most interesting part of the gaming world when it comes to building your own computers and going on to cloud gaming and stuff of that nature. I'm not a big fan of cloud gaming. Don't get me wrong. I've actually I don't like the whole idea of the tier system where you have to pay for this amount or pay for that amount. And, when I play games, I enjoy buying the game and having it downloaded onto my computer. I don't really like the idea of it all being on a website, and separate from my computer. So I do have my issues about it, but the more that I did this stuff, researching it and finding this stuff out, the more or the less I dislike cloud gaming. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I still really would rather have the game on my computer. Just saying, you know. Um, now, uh, the applications beyond gaming, okay, for beyond gaming uh, is is pretty interesting when it comes to tensor cores. Now, their tensor cores are well known for their impact on the gaming world, but they do have broader applications in other fields. Okay, um, they've also been used for AI research and development. Tensor cores are they're widely used in AI research and development, actually, including deep learning, neural networks, and natural language processing. Um, the cores help accelerate the training of large scale AI models. It makes them an essential tool for like cutting edge research and stuff. So this stuff is actually being used in research of AI and its development. So it's something that isn't just singled out for just gaming, you know. Besides that, there's also scientific simulations where tensor cores are used to in scientific simulations, and that requires like vast amounts of data processing. You know, some of them do, and it could be whether it's in the fields of like molecular modeling, climate simulations, or particle physics. You know, tensor cores uh, speed up calculations and data analysis and stuff like that. Well, besides that, besides the scientific simulations and the AI research and development, there's also like the professional workloads as well. Tensor cores are used in video editing, 3D rendering, and other creative fields where tools like denoising and upscaling and image processing are used. They also play a role in industries such as healthcare, where AI driven diagnostic tools require significant computational power. So there's that as well. Um, Now, tensor cores are a revolutionary technology. I do have to say, in modern GPUs, especially. They're specifically designed to accelerate AI and machine learning workloads. That's one thing that is interesting there. Um, it enables like fast matrix operations and leveraging mixed process precision computing. Tensor cores are essential for like tasks concerning deep learning, super sampling, the DLSS, and the ray tracing. And there's also other AI driven applications in gaming and beyond. Now, you also you have to understand too that as AI continues to evolve, tensor cores will will still be a critical component in advancing like game graphics and scientific research and professional applications and things of that nature. You know, so that's something that really is uh, going to be around. And it's like I said before, you know, you can pretend like this stuff is all going to go away and like it's a fad, but it's really not. It's something that's actually going to stick around. I guarantee you this. It was almost well, it was pretty much about a year and a half that me and Karma were discussing AI in the gaming industry, and it had to do with people who were doing voices voice actors, and they ended up having an issue over AI taking their jobs and AI stealing their voices and using it on video games. And it went from that to this explosion about AI within the last year and a half. Okay. Um, and it's not going to stop here. It's going to continue. So no matter what, it's just a matter of people getting used to the idea that this stuff is here. It's not a trend. It's something that's just it's something that's going to be a part of the evolution when it comes to computers, computer graphics, video games, things of that nature. Now, do I trust it? No, I don't trust it. I can see it being used for good, but I can also see it being used or misused, I should say. I also see it as being a problem with people who have mental illness, and mental illness is something that does need to be discussed and talked about. I can see AI as being, well, I'm actually seeing it, where people are using AI and other things like cryptocurrency and stuff like that as a way of escaping from reality, like they do with video games. And I feel okay with talking about mental illness with gamers because it seems odd to me that gamers are more than willing to discuss their mental illness rather than a person who's just into AI or into cryptocurrency or into just other forms of streaming. So that is something that needs to be recognized because you can get caught up into this AI world and continue doing the delusional kind of stuff that we do to escape reality. And I see it a lot when it comes to different aspects of streaming. You can actually become addicted to sitting down in front of AI and depending on AI for companionship because you don't want to associate with other people. You know what I mean? You want to kind of have that artificial intelligence there to freaking tell you everything that you need to hear and things of that nature. So keep that in mind, because it is a real issue that's going on right now that I think is important for me to bring up, uh, considering it is the last episode for gaming of this year or so. Mental illness is something that a lot of my gamer friends do discuss, and it's a very important issue to discuss. So I don't think that it would be proper for me to end this year without bringing up the importance of mental illness and taking care of your mental health. And that's with that being said, I'll just keep quiet about it now. So now, with the amount of time that I've put on here, I could probably go right on into Mark Edworthy. I didn't know I had to ask him. I did not know I had to give you permission. Mark Edworthy's here, so I believe he's here. But anyhow, with that being said, I could probably go right on into Google DeepMind if I think I have enough time. Now, Mark, he probably. Sorry about that, Mark. I didn't realize that you had to be invited in.
Sure, yeah, I sent you a message a couple minutes ago on Matrix, and yeah, I've been waiting for about a good 5-10 minutes now.
Oh, good. That way, that's a good thing because then I could get finally through all the stuff about Tensor. Because
I was just listening to your YouTube entry, and I'm glad you mentioned about mental illness.
yeah,